Hello, 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 all my beautiful planty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Hooked on Houseplants. This is your host, Darlena, aka Chula, back with another good one. Now today is going to be a very chill type of video. What you're looking at now are all of my begonia from part 1. So if you have not seen part 1 of my begonia collection, I will link it above. So this is part 2 of my collection that you're about to see. So I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So number 1 here is, and I kid you not, begonia with La Coochie. I promise y'all, if I'm lying, I'm flying. That is the name of this begonia. And like I said before, I don't know who thinks of these names, but that's what this one is called. She is a beauty. She has very iridescent leaves, and you can see the hairiness of the leaves. And she even has some little flowers hanging out. Oh, look at the back of the leaf. You know, I didn't even realize the back of the leaf was so beautiful. Oh my. And here's another flower. So far, y'all, this begonia has been very, very low maintenance. And if I am not mistaken, I could be wrong, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe that she is a cane begonia. Moving right along is one of my favorites. This is the candy stripes begonia. Y'all, she is so cute. Look at her. Look at the leaves, how beautiful they are. Look at that one, y'all. Oh. And I'm so happy that I have been able to keep her alive so far. Look at all that new growth down in there. Yes, honey, this is Candy Stripes. She is beautiful. And right next to her, this little one may look very familiar to you because I showcased her in my Plant Senses 360 because of her texture. This is the Masoniana. And once again, I'm gonna let y'all get into that texture. This is a new leaf from the last time. As y'all can see, she's looking a little better. Got some new growth down in there. I will also link that video above for you to enjoy. Plant Senses 360. How could anyone not love begonia? So up next is Begonia Black Magic. Don't particularly care for the name, but that is what it was sold as. Another beauty, full of texture. And it even has like some red edging on it, it looks like. Let's see what the back of the leaves look like. Oh my goodness, look at that. Well, y'all, my flash just went off. I hope it doesn't affect the lighting. My phone got a little too hot, but I hope you can still see good. Okay, next up is the silver dollar. So pretty. I know a lot of y'all love y'all some silver plants. So this is a good one if you love that silvery hue. Moving on down here is Midnight. And I'm sure you can tell why this one is called Midnight. It's kind of obvious. Now, this one kind of took a hit. It's not looking the greatest, but it has lost a lot of foliage. But look at that. Do you see all that new growth there? So even though I almost killed it, she is growing back. She said, "Oh, I'm gonna make it." So that is the Begonia Midnight. Look at those babies, they're so cute. Now over here is another, it's another one that I killed back. I told y'all, Begonia, it is a learning curve. So this is the Harmony Red Robin, and I'm gonna insert a picture because the actual matured leaf doesn't look anything like the babies. It's actually like a burgundy and red color, hence the name. So I killed this one back, but lo and behold, babies. So y'all don't get discouraged when your plants die back. Some of them, like Begonia, I know that they can do that, and alocasia. But if you're patient and you just keep taking care of them, some of them will come back. Okay. Now this obviously is not where I grow my begonia. I just decided to put them in a different place today so you could see them better. I keep them out on my patio. They do love humidity, so that's where I keep them. Okay, so let's see what we got going on over here. Now this one, this very leggy begonia, this is a cane begonia, and I do not know the name because this one was gifted to me by a friend. And so I don't know what she's called. If you know, feel free to let me know what it is down in the comments. She's growing very nicely, as you can see. She has a beautiful pattern. This is a new leaf. And looks like she has one trying to come out there, right there. Now this one, this one has been on the struggle bus since I got her. She is absolutely gorgeous, but she's not an easy one, at least not for me. but this is the Brevieri Mosa. And I think that she is just trying to acclimate to my environment. The seller probably had her in very humid conditions. So she's lost like 3 leaves since I've had her. I've had to trim off her crispy edges. But if you remember my last video, my Begonia Collection Part 1, for the begonia that do better in exceptionally higher humidity, what I've been doing is putting them in a pot, of course, with no drainage. Well, the pot that she's in has drainage, but this white one doesn't have any drainage. And I sit her down. I know that water's looking kind of dirty, but I sit her down inside of this pot and I fill it up with water. So of course, as the water evaporates, she gets extra humidity. So hopefully she will be okay, but just take it in. I'm just gonna be quiet while y'all just take in the beauty of her leaves. Okay, next up is Miss Fanny Moser. Y'all, these names, but Miss Fanny she is just top notch. Look at her. Very easy begonia. This is another cane begonia, I believe. And she has beautiful polka dot leaves. This is one of her newer leaves. That's pretty. Miss Fanny got some. Okay, and next to her that will not be showed up is Miss, what is this? Catherine. This is Miss Catherine. Y'all, look at her. Look at Miss Catherine. Miss Catherine did not come to play with y'all. Look how big her leaves are. Like, and that detail is just, she has some smaller leaves down in there. Yes, Miss Catherine. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, moving on down here. This is, I believe, called either Zumba or Roomba or something like that. But this one is really pretty because she has like a bluish, greenish tinge going on. And the newer leaves come out kind of more of a yellow color. Like that's a newer leaf, but very pretty. And next to her is one, it's not looking the greatest. This is a Dino Rex polka dot begonia. Or Jurassic, I think. I think Jurassic is somewhere in the name. I'm not for sure. But She is giving me 2 new leaves, so I guess she's doing better. And I guess the leaves do kind of have like a Jurassic look to it, I guess. I don't know. She's another pretty one. And down here we have, y'all, I think I bit off more than I could chew with this one because I believe that this one would do better in a terrarium setup. This is the Begonia mottled begonia. Begonia mottled. And I have her in my setup. She has some water down in there, and she's in a no drainage, well, her pot is down in a no drainage pot, but she's very pretty, but she has not been easy. As soon as I got her, her leaves, her lower leaves started to crisp immediately. But I hope that she is slowly but surely acclimating to my environment. So this is the Begonia mottled. Certainly not least is my beefsteak begonia. I think that you all have seen her before in my plant tour. This is a very beautiful begonia as well. She has pretty burgundy backs to her leaves, very glossy leaves, and her growing habit is different. She actually crawls along the surface of the soil. You can see that. And she has put out, I think they're called pups. This one is not looking so great, but here's another one. But she has also been a very easygoing begonia, and I've heard that she's kind of a classic, that she's been around a long time. I think I read that they call her like the grandma begonia. I guess because at one time a lot of older women had this particular one. Beefsteak begonia. Okay, y'all, that is the end of my Begonia collection, part 2. I hope you all enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed showing you. Please, if you like this video, please like and please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate the support. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much. And if you've already subscribed, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when your girl Chula puts out some more planty content. Also, check me out on Instagram, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Now, there's one little begonia there that doesn't belong. Which one do y'all think it is? Okay, y'all. See you in the next one. Hooked on houseplants, y'all. Bye.